The game Animal Crossing has many different meanings for lots of different people. When I was about 6 years old, my mom came home with this game for my sister and I to share. We had both never heard anything about this game before, so we had no idea what to expect when we first put it in our GameCube and loaded it up for the first time. My sister and I played the game for a couple weeks together, understanding how the day and night system worked, trying to pay off our mortgage to the helpful yet frustrating Tom Nook, when my sister, being 2 years older than me, decided the game was too childish for her. But that wasn't the case for me, however. No, I got up early and played that game every moment I had. I was either doing tasks for fellow villagers to collect as many bells as I could, or I was out fishing to collect seashells to shell. Seashells to shell. Seashells to sell. Why did I write it like that? Whenever anybody asked me why I spent so much time playing a game that was so simple like Animal Crossing, I wasn't even quite sure why I enjoyed adventuring such a small world every single day. Recently I've been going through many comment sections and different Reddits and YouTube videos to understand why people really enjoy Animal Crossing. One Reddit user stated, "It is hard to describe why it is good, but it isn't for everyone. I like that there really isn't any goal to it. You just get to move in and play about 10 minutes at a time and just relax by fishing, catching bugs, digging up fossils, and fixing up your house." Another user by the name of YokoFox33 stated, "I just love the aspect of building your home, decorating it, collecting rare fossils and fish. It feels like a slight extension of your own life being played out in video game form. Although I enjoyed these parts of the game, it didn't really show why I personally enjoyed it. So after searching and searching, I finally found someone who seemed to have the exact same understanding of the game as I do." There's a comment made 5 years ago by a user named Yomedian that states, "What's special about it is it uses the system's internal clock for the game world. It goes beyond it just being light out during day and dark at night. Different things happen on different days and different seasons. Unless you employ time travel, you need to play it nearly every day to get the full experience." Now, being 6 years old, I didn't know what the time travel was, so I never really got to travel to other days or things like that. I really had to go with the actual time and the real experience of the game. This comment didn't just raise a lot of understanding for me, it actually sprung a memory of a specific time where I really enjoyed Animal Crossing, back when I was 6 years old. You see, after 2 months of playing Animal Crossing, during the summer, it was at the end of the day, and I was so close to finishing paying off my in-game mortgage, which any Animal Crossing fan will tell you takes a lot of time and energy. Right when I was about to finish up my final task of the night, my mom came in the living room and told me it was past my bedtime and had to stop playing for the night. That night, I couldn't get Animal Crossing out of my head. No matter what I did, all I could think of was going downstairs and playing that game. Now let me just remind you, I was 6 years old, and I had absolutely no experience breaking my parents' bedtime rule and sneaking out of bed. But finishing that final task was way more important to me than sleeping at the moment. So I waited in my bed listening carefully for when my parents had completely fallen asleep. I would know this because my dad would snore. And then I slowly crept downstairs in my pajamas to the living room. Trying to be as quiet as I could, I loaded up my game with the full intention to finish the task and then go straight up to my room and go back to sleep. As I entered the world of Animal Crossing, I was shocked to see how drastically different the whole environment seemed. The stars were shining more brightly than ever. The lights in every house except for a select few nocturnal animals were completely turned out. This was probably my first time staying up past midnight, and the world was shown in a completely new light. But the thing that seemed to change more than anything else was the sound. Of course, Animal Crossing is known for its unique and atmospheric soundtrack, but there was a whole new feeling that the music at night portrayed. I remember hearing it at first very softly, as I didn't want to wake my parents back up and have them come downstairs and get me in trouble. But as the night drew on, I found myself little by little raising the volume of the magical lullabies that came out of my screen. This was the first time I realized that along with the real-time day and night system, the music changes at different times of the day. It wasn't just a change in sounds, it was a completely change in feeling and tone. In the daytime, you have brighter, faster paced tunes following you in the sunlight. Daytime music makes you feel energized and motivates you to be efficient. But when night falls, the world seems to soothingly and gradually change into a more slow, sleepy song that almost sings you into a warm blanket and lets you know that things are going to be okay. It lets you know that it's the end of the day, and you are ready to let it all go and rest. Night songs in Animal Crossing feel airy, almost as if it's sung by a warm, comforting breeze of relaxation. It is the music to use when you are overwhelmed and want to take a step back and remember a time when things were simpler. In a time where falling asleep was the end of a chapter, and a whole new day was just beyond the horizon. So, if you ever feel as if things just aren't working out, maybe you're overstressed or just need to find some time to breathe, try listening to some of the nighttime music from the Animal Crossing games. Personally, I recommend the song that plays at 1 a.m. in New Leaf, or maybe the Midnight Song from City Folk, which gives me an unexplainable feel-good vibe. Just know that there is something different for everyone when it comes to feeling better. This is a disclaimer. I am not saying at all that everyone will listen to the music of Animal Crossing and it will magically cure them. If you're having issues like that, there are other resources, which include talking to people. And counseling isn't something you should be ashamed of. We all need things in life to remind us why we love being here. I know personally that if I ever need any reminder, I will always be able to turn to Animal Crossing at night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. It lets me know that you guys like this format, and if you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe. And all the feedback helps if you want to comment and do all that stuff. I've been listening to a lot of the Animal Crossing soundtrack recently, and I actually listened to it while I was writing the script. So I decided that I'm going to make a video showcasing my favorite Animal Crossing music. So I'm going to leave the link here and also down in the description if you want to check it out. And yeah, it's good if you want to study or go to sleep to it. It doesn't really matter. That's what I use it for. Anyways, subscribe if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment below what your favorite childhood game is, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.